Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the once again Roman city of Trapezus, where our hastily assembled legion of new troops, including the... what are they called? The
At your command.
Protectoris Domestici have retaken control, and now our borders are... No, it's not what I wanted to do. And now our borders are exactly where we started, including areas that we have gained. So we have not lost any of the original territories that we started with, and we have gained, as you can see, territories all over the world. Although they are far-flung and generally are costing us more than they're worth. So, probably not the best idea necessarily, but it is what it is. I am, of course, Marcus Aurelius, and this is Total War Attila, the Eastern Roman Empire, and history. And here is the city of Constantinople. Some horses. Alright. So, what's going on? Well, they have to stay in Trapezus.
Ready for battle.
The Emperor is ready to move. There's our ally, Nobatia. So we're looking good here. Hera is back.
Commander.
That was a silly thing to do. They must have spent a ton of money to do that.
None will escape.
Interesting, but now since they are no longer apparently subjugated to the Persians, we can subjugate them. So we now have a new ally. Excellent. So let's go
I would journey to the ends of the world.
over here. Oh wow, a lot of Persian forces here. So we do need a unit of cavalry to replace our fallen friends. I don't want the most expensive cavalry. Persian scouts, those are pretty good. Camel warriors, why not? Let's have some camels. Alright, so Arcadius,
Commander,
let's come down here so that you guys can back each other up.
I will journey to the ends of the world for Rome.
No, I don't want you to actually
Make haste.
share, I just want you to back each other up.
Would that I were as swift as
And our champion will move back in support of the army.
that slouching.
Excellent. So,
We hunger for
next
battle.
turn, we should be able to take out Meshan, although, who's to say? They do have 3 full armies here. Well, the Friends of the Nereids aren't exactly full, but the Waves of Fury and the Noble Conflagration are. It's going to be a pain-in-the-ass long battle, but I think we can win it. Let's continue our scouting expedition. So this city obviously has people living there. Let's see what this city is over here. Ah, Atropatene. So they're still around, are they? We must guard our northern borders, although we pretty much turned everything into a wasteland here. The closest city for them to attack is Ctesiphon, which belongs to my allies, so I really don't care if they attack that or not.
Ready for battle.
These guys are here in Nisibis, and I guess we're not ready to upgrade our range troops yet. We should be. Yeah, we should be able to get elite Ballistiari.
How can I serve the people of Rome?
So let's get rid of the Levis Amaturi. So we went straight from nothing to elite Ballistiari.
Sign up, lads, for a good and glorious life.
Alright, that's fine. And we can also recruit mounted archers, which is kind of cool. What do they look like? They're not that expensive either. And apparently we can recruit Eastern Armored Legio here. Or it says cannot recruit unit. Oh no, it's because of the cost. Yeah. So this is a cool place to be. You're staying there. Our spies moved. You are still keeping Egypt happy, which is just fine for me. You are now here,
Serve Rome.
and I need to deploy you.
Bring me the ledgers. I will look over them.
Wait, why? Now this place... Oh, because... Yes, we just conquered Trapezus, so now everyone's pissed off. That makes a lot of sense. But this, in 4 turns, we'll have this, which will improve morale a lot. And next turn, we'll convert everything, so that'll be fine. The Western Romans are on the attack here. These guys are always just out of Rufinus's range.
How can I serve the people of Rome?
Kind of unsporting of them, if you ask me. I suppose we could let the Western Romans retake Corrales, or at least try to. Quadians are attacking Palma. We're at peace with them, though. It's just, finally this place is getting under control. If I leave here a few more turns, I can leave for a bit, and I won't have to worry about it going crazy. So Rufinus, let's just continue
Not into those waters.
harassing these guys.
To battle!
It's a shame that he just can't go far enough to actually hurt them. And apparently they are wise enough to know the precise distance to stay away that we don't get them.
Commander,
It's very clever of those sailors.
ready for battle. What does Rome require of me?
Ah, yes, you are full now of cavalry. So you can go and deliver them to whomever needs them. Let's force march, though. I don't know why we weren't doing that before. And we could make it all the way to Tarsus.
Ready for orders. March!
Alright, cool.
At your command.
Saviors of Rome are still saving Rome, I suppose. More rebels are going to spawn soon.
I want hourly patrols. Set up the watch.
Can we do anything in Romula? I think we've done everything we can. Upgrading this won't really help much. Upgrading the city will improve public order by 1. It's not amazing. Nah, I don't think there's ever anything we can do for the length of this campaign that will improve the situation in Romula.
Commander,
Oh, you guys still have a lot of energy left, huh? There we go.
call this a garrison? We hunger for battle.
Oh, cool. You're not quite right. Wow, all of my generals have such problems. Fond of gambling. You're not a governor, so the corruption won't necessarily help you. Integrity would be good, I suppose.
Advance. Ready for further orders.
We really should assist the West against the Ostrogoths, but they've been pretty decent to us, and I don't want to open up another front in the war.
Rome.
All right. Who are you? You're the governor of Egypt. Ooh, we could use that. Lower corruption. Or food. Let's go with lower corruption. And do you have anything that will help you as a governor? Armor for your unit is not very helpful. Attrition? No, that's only for commanded forces. Construction cost, -10 for sanitation. Okay, that's somewhat decent. Does this do anything for a governed province? Okay. And you are wealth. We're going to keep you. Alright. Egypt's looking good. So, obviously, in the last episode, the negative things that Ammianus Marcellinus, the Roman chronicler, said about the Huns betrayed that he was a bit prejudiced toward them. He continues to say, however, that they eat wild roots and half raw meat, and that they stitch together clothes out of the skins of field mice, which they wear and never ever take off until they finally rot off them. He continues that the Huns are always on their horses and do all of their business, trading, debating, sleeping, and even expelling bodily waste on the backs of their beasts. Marcellinus concludes his write-up of the Huns by saying, and I quote, "Like unreasoning beasts, they are entirely at the mercy of the maddest impulses. They are totally ignorant of the distinction between right and wrong. Their speech is shifty and obscure, and they are under no restraint from religion or superstition." Prejudiced as he was, though, Marcellinus does tell us some useful things. As steppe nomads, the Huns were excellent riders and cavalrymen. They excelled in lightning-fast raids and mounted archery. And, more helpful to the Romans, they existed as separate tribes, and at the time they had no central authority commanding them all. The Romans and the Goths both took advantage of this fact by hiring Hun mercenary parties to fight in their wars, both internal and against each other. The Huns were a nuisance, but not really a threat, until between 434 and 439 AD, when the Hun king Rua died and the rulership fell to his two nephews, Bleda and Attila. Alright, he failed to harass my army. That's good. I like failure when it happens to the other people. This gentleman also failed to misdirect my army. So, very good. My enemies are failing, and I am succeeding. I wonder, can I upgrade the gems here? Ooh. That will upgrade Squalor, however, too. How are we doing in Squalor? We're absolutely equal. So let's get this up to a reservoir. In fact, let's build aqueducts everywhere that we can to keep that going. And let's fix trapezus. We're going to convert this. And this construction site, we're going to leave alone for a second. Fields. We'll aqueduct this province as well. And we are out of money. It happens, I suppose.
How can I serve the people of Rome?
You're recruiting, that's fine. The Persians have split up their mighty force, and they're investing Hira. That was a bad move, Persians. And your enemy champion didn't do crap.
Commander? Ready for orders.
Can we get close enough to Hira to protect them? We should, right now, take out Meshan while we can. Timasius, that's your job.
Siege to the settlement!
Okay, what? Oh, their navy. I'm like, where did all these armies come from? We've already seen how dangerous Marines can be when we command them. I don't want to screw around with enemy Marines. They have artillery ships. That is quite the navy. It'll take them a while to land, though, and release their troops.
Regroup and fall back!
Yeah, we'll think about it. Hopefully we didn't get a bad trait from that. No. Okay.
Ready for battle!
Alright, so Arcadius... How far can you go? Okay, you can't threaten Timasius. You can, but you're weak. You're a navy, so I don't have to worry about you. As are you. This is another Persian town.
What does Rome?
I'm just worried about him because his cavalry are very weak, although we do have a full-strength cataphract and camel unit. let's move back into friendly territory so we can start regrouping.
What does Rome require?
While you, Arcadius, are going to go and defend
Ready for further
our new allies of the Lochmids, who are now supporting us. And nothing can touch Arcadius. Not only is he amazing, but he has 5 units of Eastern Armored Legio and 3 units of Cataphracts and a champion to keep up the morale of his troops. Our spy will continue spying. Okay, this belongs to Atropatene. This belongs to the Persians, as does this. Wow, this isn't even guarded at all. We could take this out easily in a little snipey attack. Actually, both of these places. It looks like the Persians are basically doubling down on Meshan, which I guess now is their westernmost possession. And now these guys, the Lochmids, are our allies. Pretty sure, anyway. Wow, we're at war with so many people. They are reliable and loyal. And they love the hell out of us. Okay.
Please accept as a most humble audience for your terms, my poor self. Now,
Oh, I can't
speak
trade with
as
you?
will.
Why not? Oh, probably because we don't connect directly with them. It's our allies that connect with them. I see. Too bad we can't get Ctesiphon. That would be great. You're going to stay here so you don't deal with attrition. A full-strength army, huh? We do have allies here. But they can cause some harm to Mishteka if they wanted to. The garrison there is not fantastic. We'll just have to keep an eye on it. We are not really full strength. I wanted to go down and get some archers. I could rush to Amida. I'll take some attrition. Nah, we'll wait till next turn.
How can I serve the people of Rome?
This guy. Let's go to Nisibis and give them your cavalry. So we're going to give him the Cataphracts and the Promoti. Oops. Alright, excellent.
Get to it, men.
Nobody really wants the Scout Equites. I'll keep him just to guard this guy. Flavius Caesarius.
Ready for battle.
But now, Anisus Probinus has a pretty decent force. Especially once the elite Ballestiari are here. He could use some more infantry.
It is a great and glorious thing to die for Rome.
1 turn, huh? That's amazing. I like that. Can we get another one?
Soldiering. It's a good life.
Excellent. Alright.
My witness.
You're good where you are. You're good where you are.
Your orders.
Rufinus, what can you do? Not too much. Tarraco is being attacked by the Jutes, who we are at war with, but we're just going to leave alone for now. The Garamantians are not our enemies. In fact, it looks like they might be attacking the rebels. Certainly wouldn't begrudge them that. Alright, we'll just have... Oh, really? The Ostrogoths. Wow, you made it all the way over here?
All hands to the oars. What does Rome require of me?
You guys will go for a walk.
Men. Get to it, men.
Again, not much I can do here. It's improving in morale very slowly. Due to immigrants, I guess.
We hunger for battle.
You guys are going to stay where you are to avoid attrition.
At your command.
Who is this that tried to do nasty things to us?
At once.
The Markomans.
I want hourly patrols. Ready for orders. We hunger.
Okay.
I would journey to the ends of the world for Rome. What does Rome require?
All right. You're going to stay in Trapezus. Okay. Wasn't much going on that turn. So with the Eastern Roman armies in Africa trying to wrest control of that province back from the Vandals, the Huns raided south of the Danube, and then they made extortionist demands of the Eastern government. Now remember, this is the Huns that are now under the control of Attila and Bleda, and it looks like the Persians just completely massacred our allies, the Nabateans, just there. So in around 445 AD, Attila murdered his brother Bleda, and he needed some time to consolidate his power amongst the Hun tribes. So in the relative quiet that followed, Theodosius II, who we've spoken of,
speak of peace to their enemies. Only the weak seek the death of all.
Sure, I like peace. Peace is cool.
You speak wisely like him.
So Theodosius stopped paying off the Huns, thinking that he can get away with that because they were in inner turmoil. It ended up being a bad move, however, because once his power was secure, an angry Attila took revenge and resumed sacking Roman cities in Thrace in 447. The cowed Eastern government were forced to increase the tribute that they were paying to the Huns and to pay all of the back taxes that they had not given them before. And taxes here is the wrong word, more like blood money, tribute. Peace was secured. Hooray. But the Balkans and Thrace were pretty much in ruins due to the depredations of the Huns. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, next episode we will continue to speak about Attila and his future movements against the Eastern Roman Empire, and we will continue, I presume, to expand in all directions and leave our enemies lying beaten and bloody before us. Once again, I am Marcus Aurelius. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.